Hi, everyone. How are we all doing today? My name is Yiqing, and I was made in China. So I'm definitely the cheapest comic tonight. I was cheaply made, but very expensively maintained. Not sure if that's a good investment, right? I usually don't tell people I'm from China because I don't know who's still mad about, COVID or the spy balloon. Hold on to my dear life, right? So, every summer I become Southeast Asian, and every winter I turn into Japanese. It's been working so far, guys. It's been working, yeah. 2 weeks ago, I celebrated my 10-year anniversary in the United States. Woohoo! Thank you. I love that. I love it. It's been a wonderful journey, and my status has changed from alien to permanent resident. So I am not an ET anymore, but why am I still single? Then it dawned on me that since I've only been thinking in English after I came here, my brain thinks I am a 10-year-old. Come on, who wants to date a 10-year-old? And how can I trust anyone who wants to date a 10-year-old? I mean, what's wrong with you? I barely have any boobs. Yeah. Besides that, I also did some serious self-reflection. I'm a very growth-oriented person. My last 2 boyfriends both looked like Ryan Gosling and behaved like Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone 2. So basically, I just kept dating blonde versions of my dad. Of course, that's so unhealthy, right? So now I am looking for a black version of my mom. Having learned English in China has made me delusional. Yeah. Merriam-Webster tells me that bone as a verb means to study a subject intensely, and the suffix "er" means a person who does this action. So when I came here for grad school, I introduced myself to the class. I am probably the biggest boner here. In China, sex is like communism. Either you don't talk about it or you lie. So when I came here, I was just overwhelmed by all the sexual connotations in English. You guys talk about sex as if you're sharing a plate of tossed salad at dinner. Oh, I've already had it. Now it's your turn. Only recently, I learned the real meaning of fly by the seat of your pants. Previously, I had thought it meant a sex position that I did not know. Who here has heard of the one-child policy in China? Yep, so my family was one of the 100 million families who put all their eggs in one basket. When I asked my mom where I came from, she said I popped from a trash can. Now, considering how many Chinese baby girls ended up in trash cans, I still don't know if she was being literal or referring to her uterus. Regardless, she should write for Sesame Street. Yeah, no, seriously, my mom is very funny. She's funnier than me. She recently turned 65. Yay, Senior Citizen Club. I asked her what my dad gave her for her birthday, and she said, drama. And I was like, come on, you guys have been married for 33 years. She said, oh, sure. Each episode is different, so we never get bored. Good tip, Mom, good tip. Yeah. My mom wanted a boy so bad, but she wound up with just me. So when I asked her why I did not have a penis, she said, oh, you did have one, but then a bird pecked at it and flew away with it. That's why you have a hole down there. It is a gaping wound for your once existed dick. That is the most feminist thing I've ever heard. So now, every time my vagina has a visitor, I am like, oh, that dick could have been mine! I had sex before I got married, I would become ugly. Yeah, I know. But it comes in handy. That's how I learned to judge people by the looks. Yeah. I recently had a shocking realization. I've never used a tampon. No, not because it's toxic. There are so many more toxic things. My mom refused to give me one because she did not want a tampon to take my virginity. I refuse to use one because it is against my philosophy. I believe whatever goes in my body should fill me up, not suck me dry. That is my time, guys. You've been great. This is Yiqing.